So, welcome aboard. I guess my internet is screwed, though it looks fine on me. It says nobody's actually watching. So, thanks,
Well,
Chris, for talking, and then everyone lost.
yeah, Liz Cruz just said hi a bunch of times today at
Yep.
2:14, 4:10, and 7:20. So hi, Liz Cruz. How you doing, buddy?
I was going to say, Las Cruz has been here all day. What the hell's he doing?
He does this to everybody's chat. He'll jump in and say hi 3 or 4 times for throughout the day to everybody. Hey, now he's here. Look at this, and there's Rob. Look at that.
Well, my internet seems to be on the shitter, so I guess I'm locking up every minute. So don't mind me if I happen to just sit here and be quiet.
I was thinking Eddie looked better.
Yeah. Did that horrible jersey ever get fixed for you and turned into a green and gold one?
No. I can throw it in your mystery box if you want.
No, thank you. I mean, it's just, it'd be good fuel for a fire, probably. It's probably polyester. It'd probably burn pretty well, but
no. I think the last offer I was at was they were offering to give me a 30% refund.
Oh, well.
Or I could pay to ship it to China.
Jesus.
For a full refund. And trust them that once they get it, that they would refund my money then. Not disappear, right?
Yeah.
So I just got.
That's what happens when you buy from a random drop shipper.
You know what? Most of the time I've had good luck, but
yeah, I understand.
Now I gotta file claim with credit card.
Yeah.
Which probably now won't go through just because that credit card that I used, then just the other day there was a random weird charge showed up from somewhere a couple 100 miles away from me for $109 at Wingstop, and they contacted me. I'm all, no, that's not me. And, okay, so we invalidated your card now, and we'll send you a new card. So
yeah,
I vaguely recall once before having an issue where I tried to dispute something on a card that's been invalidated, and the card's now invalidated, even though your balance transfers.
Sure.
Your ability to deal with shit gets.
Yeah, because it's locked up in their minds and in the past.
Yeah, and so I'm probably just gonna have to go back to them and say, yeah, I'll take your 30% and just move on.
Yeah,
because something's better than nothing. Except that they can't refund me back to the card, so I'm just kind of actually SOL.
You're just fucked.
Yeah, I'm just stuck. So it's a good thing it was only a $35 jersey.
Yeah.
Damn. That does
suck. So Eddie, you got your new mystery boxes? Will you gonna show a preview to everybody?
I do, but if my internet's not working, am I actually locked up yet? Or
you're moving, you're just kind of fuzzy.
So
you got that soft porn lens going on from the 70s.
Let me see. I might as well do the mystery box show really quick, even though I'm going to take pictures and if they're at least these are the older books, so people hopefully
nice.
I don't know if I've shown these off already to you guys. I forget. I mean,
well, you are an old man, so
yeah, I really do forget. I mean, these are not the best shape I can get at, and they're priced. I price them out.
You showed a few of those, at least the
Journey into Mystery. I'll show the slabs because I've got all 5 slabs finally set. I did have a problem. I told you I had traded for the first Living Monolith. What's that? No, I traded for the first, and I got it. It's in one of my videos. It was I forgot.
Living Tribunal.
Living Tribunal. That's what it was. It got to me. The guy put it in a cardboard box with no padding, and it was butted right up against it. So basically, it took a hit to the front, put a big old crash through it. So we're now changing it up a little bit. I went with the next one will be. These are. We have a Tales of Suspense 91, which is just Red Skull and Crusher. It's still not a bad, about an $80 book.
What's up, Eric? How you doing, buddy?
Avengers 181, of course, for Scott Lang. Is that what it was?
Nice.
A new Avengers lineup, first appearance of Scott Lang. The first Taskmaster in Heat.
Nice.
Theoretically, the first Gambit in a 9.4. And the 5th one will be, I will show all 5 this time, is the only more modern book because I was going to keep it for myself, but I can't. It's the Strange Academy 1 Finals #1 with the Humberto Ramos sketch in there.
Oh, yeah. That's a nice one.
I could not find, this is one of 800. I couldn't find a comp on this one. but everybody was asking like $300, or they were selling like $200-300 for a 9.8. So I figured $70-80 worth out of it. So
it's kind of a remark on it. So whatever. Yeah.
So I figured that was good. Well, that's how I do it. I go back through and look through all the different things I can, and the remark stuff, whatever I can come up with. So those are all 5 slabs. The next box, I can tell you now, is going to have a first Gamora and a 7.5.
Nice.
I'm already planning the next box, so we'll see. But that is where we're at now.
Nice. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing with the 40 boxes still. Like
yeah, I was about to say, you guys start moving them.
Well, yeah, but I'm trying to figure out what I want to do, because like there are some books in there that I kind of want to keep. Obviously, I am a comic collector after all, and so what I'm thinking is like it's gonna be more work and less initial money, but I'm gonna probably try and just sell the shit I don't want first, and then like if I need to sell and it'll be like we're talking probably like $1 or $2 a book for bundles.
Yeah,
for people.
do those things like you see a lot of them on Instagram, and people put up like 4 pictures and and it puts a series of them, and they're $2 each or $3 each or whatever. Here's flat rate for shipping, and just
build a box for people and stuff. Yeah, that's probably what I'm thinking. Because like I mean, like why like there's books that like there's 5 long boxes that have books in there I like, and then of those long boxes, there's like for like a bunch of Silver Age Cap, a bunch of Silver Age Avengers, a bunch of Silver Age Iron Man, Fantastic Four, and X-Men. And so like I might as well hold on to like the Silver Age parts of those, get rid of the later stuff I don't give a flying fuck about, and then like a whole lot of Image stuff and a whole lot of the miscellaneous stuff from the 90s and stuff that I can like find people that I like, So it's like
either that or start becoming tailor the $65 mystery box key.
Yeah, I don't want to do that either. I mean, but
I'd be interested
in having a live Instagram sale, or having an Instagram like just post like sale for the night, whatever.
Either that or you're gonna get busy on Whatnot.
Yeah,
it's a viable option for that kind of shit, at least.
I would definitely be interested.
Yeah, especially if you're starting everything at $1, you're just like,
yep. Or what I've seen people doing is like bundles of $3 starting at like $3. Yeah, 3 books, and like that way you unload more.
Well, I bet
you go more faster.
And people think they're getting a better deal.
I picked up 10 books from one guy, Junior Comics, and they range between $3 and like $5 each. But there was like hologram Spider-Man, some of the ones I keep for myself, and a few that were extra, some older stuff. And he came back. It's been 20 days since I bought them, and says he has printed the label. He tells me that his post office, I don't know if I said this last week, was hit by a car, and they have the books, and they will get it out by last Friday. They'd scan them in by then, should be out the door. There's no movement on the books. Books are going nowhere. He's not answering messages. There's nowhere on Whatnot to actually say, hey, excuse me. So I had to make tickets for each of them, all 10 books, saying, I never got my books, and they just go, oh, that's nice. But then I put another one. The guy's like, he finally comes back to me today after I put the tickets, and he goes, oh, just ask for a refund. There's nowhere on Whatnot to say, I told him, you have to cancel the books. Cancel the orders. The money will come back to me automatically. It's like $50. It was no big deal. I don't even know. It's like $3 a book, 10 books, maybe $30. But there was a little extra for shipping in there.
Yeah.
I got really annoyed because I wanted a few of the books for myself.
Well, Eddie, if I get that Whatnot job, I'll fix that broken system for you.
Yeah, I know you should get it.
There's a 0 chance in hell I'm getting that job.
Why?
It's way above my experience level, and they were looking for somebody that has influencers and stuff, But
you know DJ.
Whatnot is hiring director of category marketing managers, and like they're paying between $230,000 and $250,000 a year plus stock options and stuff. You have to live within an hour of one of their things. I mean, I would move for that much money, clearly to live somewhere, but like, it's just not. They're never like they're not looking at my resume. Like it's gonna get filtered out by the AI that's gonna read it first. It's gonna be like
that happens to me all the time lately. It's just like, nope, not gonna happen.
But
it'd be nice.
But I figured, what the hell? It took me 10 minutes to apply, so like, fuck it. But
nice.
And then I could be a dirty Whatnot whore and be like, I don't know what you're talking about. They're a great platform for everything.
I think you're already a dirty Whatnot. I mean, whore. Wait,
I am. You're definitely frozen again, Eddie. It's kind of nice.
No, he's moving fine to me. But
is he really?
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I think
I mean, he's fuzzy, but
Connection's
fine.
unstable.
We don't actually want to see his face, but
that's true. Well,
It says I'm going to
today
drop.
Shortbox launched their auctions.
oh, they're doing live auctions now too. All right.
Yeah, I don't. They just launched a little bit of it. I don't know. I'm not all that keyed into it, so I don't really care about that aspect of it.
Yeah.
So, but I saw the message come across their Discord today, and some of their emails that they were like launching a limited amount of it or something today.
Mm. What I do like doing every once in a while, if I'm bored, I'll just throw on like the vintage comments or vintage comics thing on whatnot and just flip through because you can just
That's
click on your
usually
phone.
what
And
I do too. Yeah, I do that. That's what I've been
That
doing.
reminds me, I do need to post. I have a book I've been meaning to post on eBay.
yeah, what's he selling?
Oh,
Selling our chat, Rob. We got 4 viewers.
It's an Echo, first appearance of Echo that I got in a box that I'm like, okay, well I don't care about that book, but it's it's moving. So I'll put it for less than what everybody else is asking for, but more than enough for me to be happy and move on.
There you go. If anybody's a big Echo head, even though it was a god awful garbage series, hit up Rob. Maybe you can work a pocket deal.
I'll give you a screaming deal.
Yeah.
I don't know which book is the first Echo.
It's Daredevil something.
9 or 10.
Oh, okay.
With the David Mack cover.
Yeah, I just took a whole bunch of I got all the pictures set up because I was, making not just one picture.
Yeah.
The whole cover, then each of the 4 corners type thing.
Nice.
And
you're actually you're an honest seller.
Front back, yeah. Number 9. And I even went and put a nice little white background behind it so I could. But
yeah. I kind of like that cover, although like Black Widow's proportions are weirdly like snake-like and goofy in the background, but I like Mac's covers quite a bit usually. So old Marvel mags, those are cool. Like some of those magazines are pretty cool. Like that's if I collected everything I wanted to collect, I would just need to like I would have a room full of toys, a room full of comics, a room full of everything just because
I was buying on Whatnot. Oh God, it must be over a year ago. Here, I'll go grab what I paid. Talking about magazines, not comic related, but the guys they were selling. I don't know what the hell they were selling. It might have been.
What's up, Cliffy? How you doing, buddy?
I found one of them, but listen, I have 2 of them. But you love from my childhood. Here you go.
Nice.
Hit Parade.
Hit
nice.
Parade. Guns N' Roses centerfold.
Hey,
this is hilarious. I had already gotten zeroed out and shipping on them, so I'm like, hey, hell, they put it for like $2. You're like, oh, but $2 on it just to add more to the crap pile. So seriously, right now, I was looking at my things, and I really gotta. I think if I sell the mystery boxes, I'm saving some of the money for Vegas in a few weeks, but I'm gonna do the rest. I'm gonna get another. If Nick has any more boxes. He's the only one selling.
He's just doing them this week.
Oh
no, you know who else was doing? Gosh, hold on.
I just saw Nick. That's the only one in mine. He said,
"Yeah,
if I ask him, he'll still have them."
Yeah, no. Nick, but Nick's got his going on, and he's pushing. He's doing those, and then who else was it?
Comic Vikings doing one. I can't remember. What else doing
no, I might not have. I might not be following them, so I couldn't tell on that one. Yeah. You know what I mean? Sometimes I don't follow everybody. I think I'm following.
No, I know. I'm just trying to think of who I've seen lately, but
I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to figure out who it was that I have one on the way from.
Yeah, somebody took out the centerfold, the Guns N' Roses centerfold.
Somebody took out the GNR centerfold from your hit parade.
I'm like, you can put it on my wall, man.
The whole thing's ruined.
Enough is enough. Oh my God.
Oh God, I remember that band.
Dead, right? Isn't one of them dead?
Probably.
One of them died when what's his face?
Look, you can ask that question about most '80s pop metal bands, and it'll probably
no. He died. He died in. I think he died in Vince's car crash.
Daymers is doing a $65 box.
DA what?
Daymers, DAYYMARES.
I should be following them. I thought it would be.
Let me go. I can go tag you on it.
I usually Daymers, there he is. Okay, I'm following him now.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't had any. I mean, I'm the only one who bought one.
Well, one slab and 10 variants.
Well,
That's going to be one of your videos. Is it shit or is it good?
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I can do that too. I could,
treasure or trash.
I could do that. I could do a really. I have a plethora of probably 6 or 7 slabs. I don't know what to do with because it's just like they're worth. I can't put them in a mystery box because they're not worth any kind of minimum to make the box worth anything. I mean, I might just, you never know. Maybe my single slab box might have a second slab in it just to get rid of old crap. But I've got 4 or 5 slabs where you're like, yeah,
Hey.
Yep. Good old Hit Parade. I had another one that had metal. Oh, I see it now. Hang on, I got to get it now that I know where they're at.
Now, Taylor, when you get your box, I'm hoping that you won't be sad that they're not all in near mint condition because they're like all Silver Age and like one Bronze Age.
So. Rob, I'm not bitching about Silver and Bronze Age in low grade. I have.
Well, it's not some of. I mean, it's lower mid. Yeah, some of it. Sure. But
speaking of low grade is better than no grade. Eddie, and bigging me for a minute.
Yeah, what box are you getting?
I got a
he
won the war box.
Oh, okay.
He beat the spread box.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
So this is just the Avengers I pulled out that are like somewhat keys, like from the up to like 200 something from the box that like, and they are low grade. And I can't even tell you half of them are like, I just pulled them if they're just to show them. Now, these are all beat to hell, but that's like just a classic Ultron cover. I'm not sure which, but like some of these present better than they are. Like honestly, some are not bad. Like this one's not bad, 73. But I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you what half these keys are without the.
I don't know what half of them are either anymore.
Get the Day of the Earth Explodes. Some of these are Kree Skull War or Skull War keys and stuff.
Archon. I remember Archon.
Archon, yeah, it might be first Archon. This is a new lineup, I believe. Yeah. With Daredevil, where he joins the Avengers.
You definitely should put together some boxes because.
Well, we'll see. I mean, I want to keep some of these. That's the thing. Is like.
That's what I'm saying. What you don't keep, take out what you want to keep.
Yeah, I know.
I like these old covers.
Yeah, even with these books like this, I mean, you can do like $35, $40 mystery boxes. With
I know. So like.
People will be like, oh,
That's the thing is I might just do that with like some of the titles that I don't care as much about. Like Captain America is not my jam so much.
You're still doing.
I'm still going. Like these are. Like, I was almost a full run of it. This is like where I love this. I love this cover.
Oh yeah, that's a cool cover.
I got a couple more, but yeah, like the Avengers I dig. I'll probably get rid of a lot of the Captain America ones just because it's not my jam, and like. If this is the first Legion of the Unliving, which how it's different than Legion of Monsters, I don't fucking know, but like whatever. First Patsy Walker as Hellcat, like.
First, almost feel like I need that to go with my
with the cat number one. Yeah. He won a better grade than the one I just showed, but like,
the covers look great. That's
these look great, but this is a pretty low grade beat the hell for Scott.
Bagging a board and a glossy bag does wonders.
It does. I love this cover. Not, this is just
that's a newer one, isn't it?
Yeah. And some of these are a little bit newer. Like, obviously like they're in chronological. I just had them in. This is also a really low grade beat to hell, but it's first Nebula, and then first Council of Kings, I think, or one. I can't remember what.
I know that's been some kind of short.
But I mean, that was a key until a couple weeks ago. Now it's all garbage. But that's the Avengers. This is just the Avengers stack that I kind of pulled, and there's still others in that era. And so what I might do is hold on to these, sell the others in that era, and like just do like maybe a couple run of like $35-$40 boxes where I give people a mix of shit. So
I'll definitely grab one if I can.
The International House of Pancakes.
Yeah, pancakes, nice. But yeah, there's Cap. There's some Daredevils. There's not as I wish there were older Daredevils, but they'll start around 100, and they don't have any of the. There's no Bullseye. And there's no First Electra in there, but like I did. I mean, there were some good bucks in the thing. Like I got first. I thought I've seen. I think I've shown you guys first Luke Cage. I got first Power Man, or first Luke Cage, first Iron Fist, and first Sabretooth. When
Nice.
that Sabretooth book, I might sell the Sabretooth book right now because it's pretty hot right now. and like I'm not a big Sabretooth guy. I just not my jam. Like Deadpool, Sabretooth, and like I like Wolverine a bit, but not, I don't have the raging hard on that a lot of the other people have for some of these characters. So
Right.
So, yeah, Eric, Sabretooth. We could talk. We could trade for some of the books you just picked up, maybe, buddy, because your taste has gotten a lot better. I'm kidding. Like Eric's been picking up some really good books lately. So or I'll just have you run a waffle for me, buddy. How about that? So
And try. Oh man. What's this one? Oh. I just keep every once in a while I look down here. I'm like, what do I have down here?
I'm trying to. I've got a Zoom interview tomorrow, so I had to try and clean up the shelves behind me at least a little bit. But yeah, whatever.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I got about a month's worth of doing two slabs per video. I got at least a month's worth here.
Yeah, those new EC books are nice, Eric. Yeah. Now, are those unopened stuff, Rob, or is that all stuff you open and just have sitting there?
These are all ones I haven't revealed yet. I mean,
nice.
some of them I've opened and like just checked them because I know they were going to be here for a little bit,
Yeah.
or for whatever reasons. But
yeah,
it's just
I'm starting to feel
I'm
starting to feel the itch to get back to making content, but I don't know. We'll see.
I'm doing one video a week.
Yeah,
and that's even stretching what I have because really I have no mystery boxes coming in. No, I mean really I got one eBay. I actually got 2 slabs. Right, I took a video of me opening the first slab. Then I get the second one in a few days. I take that video and meld them together.
Yeah. Okay.
Or you could do some video with your existing stuff or something. Come with some content with your existing stuff, so you don't have to.
Yeah, you could show off your X-Men collection. You could make that 4 or 5 different. You could probably get 5 to 10 videos out of your X-Men collection, Eddie.
Probably.
Or if you did some research about to go through your first appearances one at a time, one video. This features this. Whether you do them as shorts or whether you do them as longer.
Why you like them and like talk about or you just do
actually that'd be actually more interesting to do them as like shorts. One thing, one
That's
video.
What I thought the shorts might work.
Yeah.
Because like what's his face was saying, you can open up packs of cards in shorts, and people will watch that stuff. And I'm like, well, I could do that too. I just lately by the time I work 10 hours a day.
Maybe wants to jump in.
Who? I already posted earlier. Yeah, you're right.
I know. Whatever.
But like to me, it's like by the time I work 10 hours a day and I get home and after dinner, I don't even want to do shit. I want to go into bed and watch TV and fall asleep. It's terrible lately.
That's because you're old.
Huh? Old age.
Yeah, because I'm getting old. I know.
You watch like Matlock or Murder, She Wrote?
No.
Columbo,
yeah.
There's just one more thing I'm not quite understanding here.
Yeah. Or good old Rockford Files, which is also a great underrated series.
Well, the bad part is all the new shows are starting back up now. So.
Well, they're remaking them all, which is not like I don't want to see a new version of Columbo. Like the old version is great. Like I don't need a new Rockford Files. I just like.
Yeah.
What did I see? I saw.
Oh, dude.
Well, there's a Fall Guy movie coming out.
Yeah, that actually looks
Fall Guy. I'm not sure if it's really.
That actually looks kind of all right. Is it Ryan Gosling? But it's not Gosling. It's one of those guys. Like,
it's Gosling.
I'm interested to see it. I was sold once I saw the truck. I was like, "Oh, that's it. I'm in."
I didn't.
But it's gotta have the theme
like
song.
On the other one.
Right, exactly, or some variant of it, modern take on it.
The thing with all those 80s songs is like they relied heavily on the theme song. Like they're all kind of great. Like the Simon and Simon song, the Greatest American Hero, 18. Like all these are locked in my brain. Like and I think everybody
because they actually had theme songs.
Yeah.
It is Ryan Gosling.
They were super catchy and they were like
although the one that bugs me every time it gets in my head is the Silver Spoons one.
Oh God, don't even no.
Jesus.
God no.
Here we are.
All right, 80s, like those 80s comedies can stay dead, but some of the action ones are kind of fun.
It was like I was trying to
Absolutely.
explain to somebody that one of my Romanian people the premise of like silver spoons, and was like, yeah, basically, some kid gets orphaned and adopted by a eccentric rich toy maker.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's a variation. Like, that's almost every 80s comedy is like a variation. Like, poor guy gets adopted to be a housekeeper for a bunch of rich girls. Uh, Kirk
See,
Cameron is douchey, but gets adopted anywhere to live with other family. You know, they're all like, they're almost all like that.
I
The
saw the
Fresh
trailer to
Prince.
Fall. I saw the trailer to Fall Guy, and I didn't even realize by watching the trailer, I had no clue it was actually supposed to be like the beginning one because, except for maybe the truck. Because no offense, Gosling looks like he's just totally.
It's the premise being that he's a stuntman and he has to do something. He
Yeah.
doesn't. He doesn't. He's not a bounty hunter like in the
Yeah,
like in the
He
TV
made this
show.
way.
So
believe it or not, Cliff, you are walking on air.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I believe. Oh god. You know,
I'm honestly kind of surprised. Like the Greatest American Hero wasn't turned. Like there is a comic version of it, but it's fairly new, and like it's like an IDW bullshit or
I
something
mean,
like
the
that.
original show was stupid. I mean, not stupid,
No,
but
but like that was part of the
I don't
that was
know.
part of the joy of it. Is like a dipshit found a suit and didn't know how to use it.
The hair, the hair.
no manual.
Yeah,
no,
man,
no,
He
no,
lost
no,
the
obvious.
user's manual.
yeah.
I don't know.
Do you remember the one where like the guy? I think there was like a robot circuit that could turn into a car or a person or something else.
Oh yeah, I've seen. What was that called? Oh god, it
I
was
saw
like
Automan or something, or
yeah.
something, yeah. Like
I think you
Wait,
can.
'cause you had all those things. You had that, and you had the Airwolf, and you had the Street Hawk, and you had
Airwolf and
Airwolf.
Blue Thunder at
Airwolf
the
was
same
because of
competing channels at the same time.
Street
Airwolf was
Hawk,
because of what movie? What
Knight
movie
Rider,
caused Airwolf? There was a movie that caused Airwolf. It was
Blue
Well,
with
Thunder.
there's a
Snyder.
Blue Thunder movie that caused Blue Thunder. I don't know about Airwolf.
Okay, but that the helicopter thing started, I think,
Yeah.
with Blue Thunder,
Yeah.
and then
But then Jan Michael Vincent, with his amazing range of acting abilities, went to Airwolf. Yeah. So,
oh god, that was
yeah, but as a kid, they were fucking awesome. Like all the
Yeah.
shows, like
Yeah.
the thing is my dad will still sit down and just watch all that shit. I'm like, dude, and
my wife,
it's
my
fun for
wife
like a
has
little
all
bit.
the
but-
my wife has all the old westerns on when I go over there.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't.
My dad's a big westerns guy too, but he doesn't like the newer stuff. And by the newer stuff, he means Clint Eastwood or newer. he liked the John Waynes.
Interesting.
Yeah. So the spaghetti westerns, not so much. He likes the more scripted.
What about Tombstone? Does he like
I don't know
Tombstone?
if he's ever seen that. I should
movie?
show that. I should show him that and see what he thinks. Like,
You can watch The Greatest American Hero. It was nominated for 2 Emmys, by the way.
oh yeah, it was.
And it's on Crackle and with ads on Peacock.
Oh, Spoon. Sonny didn't know he had. That's right.
Oh well, isn't
Sorry.
that more or less the
Take
same
me to-
thing?
There's also one where the girl's a robot and like
Small Wonder.
Oh God!
Or
That's
a
Small
Perfect
Wonder.
Stranger.
Small Wonder, and then the other one was like where the girl was an alien. And
Yeah.
Burt Reynolds was her dad in like Cube or something, and she could freeze time or whatever the hell that one was.
I remember. I've actually watched. I remember watching that one.
And there was Perfect Strangers where they didn't know who was the dad because apparently the mom was. There's a
The cousins.
How you doing, buddy?
Balky Baltocamus.
Yeah.
Oh
God.
God!
And
old
Balky
people.
Baltocamus is going to be in the newest.
Balky was cool. like that
LA.
one.
What is the Detroit cop show with Eddie Murphy? The
The Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah,
Cop.
basically.
They're doing another one of those. So
Great.
What was the Balky one? That was
Perfect Strangers.
Yeah, that was. I watched that show just like I watched the Tom Hanks one where he played
Bosom
with
Buddies?
girls.
Bosom
Yeah.
Buddies. Yeah.
Too bad. What's this? Scolari died, didn't he? Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Well, Bosom Buddies is just a riff on the Three's Company. I mean, they're all just kind of.
Yeah.
And Tootsie.
That's true. Three's Company can't watch that either. I mean, what's his face is dead too. What's funny, I guess, and I never watched his newer show that when we died on, but that show he did a flashback episode towards about Three's Company. They redid I had just seen, I don't know what I watched, and they were just showing it. And I'm like, did you know that they did this? They had all like the same characters, but his kids were playing, Janice and everybody. So who's Suzanne Summers is dead.
Is she?
Yeah, she died
Yeah.
last year.
Mm.
Susan,
John
the
Ritter's
other one's alive.
Don Knotts dead.
Yeah,
Huh? All of them?
most of
John
them.
Ritter and Don Knotts, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Don Knotts, yeah, but and so is Feldman, the other, whatever his name. The
Oh.
lady here, his wife is gone, but the brunette, she's still alive. I think she's outlasted them all.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, the funny thing about shows from when we were kids
Yeah,
with
that's
adults in them,
exactly.
Everybody's freaking dead
They're
now.
in their 70s and 80s now.
and now that
Hey, when we're done here, I'm going to go in the bedroom, put Peacock on, and watch the first ever Greatest American Hero
Hell
episode.
yeah.
It's on
You
Peacock.
know what's really depressing for age-wise, at least in my brain, is that like the characters in the show Golden Girls, 3 of the 4 of them were supposed to be about my age. Like,
right.
No, they weren't your age back then. No, they were
young, late, early 50s.
I thought they were supposed to be in their 60s or 70s.
Oh, that's the Sophia, the mom was supposed to be older, but they're all in their 50s. So.
Oh, wow.
They go to you got to go to those active living communities that are 55 and over.
Yeah,
I
and
told
I'm
my
not
wife
that far from it. So.
We went to IHOP with the kid on Sunday, and now it's like I'm looking at going, well, in 2.5 years, 2 years and 2 months, I can order off this menu.
There you go,
Get dinner for $7.
Out of this world. Thank you, Cliff. Yeah.
Out of this world.
Yeah, that's the one where the stopping time and the.
Okay, but what was okay? Let me look. I gotta get pictures of it. I know I watched that one. I remember.
It was basically Guardians of the Galaxy Star-Lord story, but his dad came, impregnated an Earthling, and left.
Yeah.
Oh wow, they don't.
Well, then there was also Starman, which is a movie and a series, and yeah.
Oh, the redhead. What's her face was in that weird chick. Okay, I remember
the
her.
redhead, the weird chick.
Well, no, I just remember her. I barely remember it. Okay. Oh, the blonde was the girl. Oh, that's right. She was a young girl. Oh God, that was a long time ago.
What was okay? What's the show with Mrs. Garrett? I can't think of the name of that show either. Right
that
now.
was Facts of Life.
Facts of Life. Yeah.
Yes, I watched that too. Like
we all watched it. There was nothing else on.
Yeah.
There was we all watched the same shit because we all had the same 3 fucking channels.
That's right.
That's true. 3 channels.
If you were lucky enough, like me, to have 5 or 6 channels, the other 3 were independents showing reruns of.
Yeah.
2.
And then on Sundays we watched PBS because they had the reruns of the old Doctor Who and Star Trek on, and so that was
2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, and 13. Those are what we had.
Yeah,
those
so mid-50s. I'm getting there, buddy.
Then we got on TV. So you go on to channel 3, you flip the little switch, and all of a sudden you're watching movie, cable. But then in New York, I was at my friend's house before I left New York, and I stayed the night at his house, and he had that beige box with about 50 different buttons you can press on it.
Yeah.
We watched it's the first time I ever watched an R-rated movie, and it was Halloween.
Cable. Got it.
Yep, my version of cable.
It was one of the push button tabletop box. I know what he's talking about.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember our first cable box was actually I always remember it was shaped like a Monopoly house, but it was a slider. It slid and it down, and the roof kind of pointed at whatever number you were on. But and Dad was so lazy because because back then we were the remote controls usually.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what he did is he ran the cable. When we finally got it, he ran it so the cable went all the way around the room back to his chair and had the cable box there, and then it ran back around so he could change the channel.
Nice. we never had cable growing up because my family was too poor. But my friends did, and I went over to his house, and we found if you hit 2 or 3 of the buttons on top of that tabletop box at once, you could sometimes get scrambled porn channels. So,
yeah. I remember on TV used to have. So we had 1981. There was either On or Select. It was Southern California. I think my parents got On TV, and I remember sneaking out there in the middle of the night, 1 a.m., and turning the TV on low, looking down the hallway every 2 minutes, and then turn it on. You're like,
I mean, we're all old enough to remember when TV ended for the fucking day.
That's true, yeah.
I just remember us when we did finally get cable, how happy I was because the whatever channel it was, whether it's Showtime or whatever we had, the one premium channel, the movie that they would always show 4 movies and repeat them over and over and over again. One of them was Star Wars, and being able to watch A New Hope for me as a kid, man, just over and over and over again.
Hell yeah. See the like
That
what by
was
the time
great.
like again I never had it, but it was always for me the one that when I went to friend's house it was always Superman 78 for whatever reason it was always so yeah but like yeah it was on cable and it was always on. I was like hell yeah like but now well, I'm still not buying Mark and DJ's old argument from a couple months ago that like Superman 78 is a better movie than The New Hope because fuck them they're stupid and wrong but it's an enjoyable movie.
Yeah, no, it holds up very well.
It does. It does.
But
oh god,
way to bring it back to comics, though, Taylor. I like that. That was a good segue.
I tried. I tried to.
Yes,
full circle that
Aquaman's now streaming. You can buy it for $20.
I'm not. Oh wait, I'll just. I don't even.
I'll
have
wait
Mac.
and watch it. I enjoyed it in the theater, and I'll probably watch it again. I liked it better than the first movie.
Yeah, radio stations went off the air too. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
Yep. Oh no,
That's only because you live in like New Mexico. The aliens took over. They're cruises.
11 o'clock at night, listening to Dr. Demento in Southern California on the radio live, and then they had the Dr. Drew and Adam. They had their show where they did the call-ins. We used to listen to that, with our headphones on when parents wouldn't know till whatever.
So we had. I think he's local to the area, but I'm gonna have to Google this. Maybe not. Oh, it was Chicago area, but he was up around here, and he was on MeTV. Sven Gulli was the kind of like, and then
he goes on some of the cons.
Yeah,
the weird, right. Like, they do like the creature feature stuff.
Yeah. Which
we still have somebody around here that hosts on one of the independent stations on Saturday nights or Friday nights or something, and then there's another one, some Ms. Misery or something that does it, who's comes to all the local cons here, but yeah.
Well, that was part of also the charm. Like the movies were just obviously whatever they could get for cheap, and like a lot of the B sci-fi that you and I probably both grew up on and shit. But like
exactly.
Ben Gulli and Elvira and all these, like Mistress of the Night. She was the bigger one, but like there was a couple other local ones I can't remember. But yeah, it was just.
I thought Elvira went to school somewhere near down in Southern California. I forgot near where I lived. I don't know.
Probably.
I don't know.
But that takes it away from comics. Although Elvira, I'm pretty sure did have her own comic.
She does right now.
Yeah. So
Dynamite.
Oh yeah. Dynamite. They'll publish anything they can license.
Anything that they think might sell. Yep.
Yeah. Well,
and they'll make 12,000 covers of it.
Yeah, they will. And
guys, rein it in a little bit. Come on.
I don't. Okay, there we go. Here's a question. Do you think like variant covers are gonna like? I know. I don't. I'm not talking value wise. I'm not talking value wise. I'm not talking long term spec value. But do you think it's gonna die down, or is it gonna keep increasing in the madness the way it is?
No,
there you go. There you go, Chris.
I would say that probably from Marvel and DC standpoint, and for the main published ones, you'll continue to see at least for all their big titles that sell a variant title, because if they can get somebody to buy a second and plus the then of course obviously the incentives, so those will continue. I think that at some point we're probably going to see less and less of the exclusives. I think that as people get kind of bored with them or tired of them and realize that they're gimmicky and stuff, you're going to see less and less sales of them, and they're not going to become as profitable or worthwhile doing. I mean, when you see stuff like this weekend, Unknown Comics was doing, they're always doing their buy 3 get 1 free or something else, but they had them like most of them were like 66% off.
Yeah.
And then they were still buy 3 get 1 free. So you could get 4 books for $15.
Yeah.
For some of them, because some of them were as low as like $15 or sorry, $5 a piece. So for trade dresses, and like $10 for the virgin variants or something. So I mean, they're making their money back off of it, I'm sure, but
Well, these are also older, I'm sure. The ones that we all seen for the past couple of
Some
years.
of some of them were like
brand new. Wow. All right.
I would
like
almost like,
Ultimate Spider-Man 1 and like I
Yeah.
mean
All
like
right. Yeah.
reaches up. It was just they're moved. Part of it is they're moving too, and anything they can sell, they don't have to
Sure.
move and relocate. But
yeah.
at the same time, I mean, I honestly don't. Some of the stuff that I see that's out there, the cycles on some of it, even like the most recent J. Scott Campbell mystery box that we did, right?
Yeah, you
yeah.
do.
I've looked at it a lot. I've been in the J. Scott Campbell groups, and I've seen a lot of these boxes posted. And there's like 2 or 3 books that are like in everybody's box,
Yeah.
and it's
Rid
like
of them, yeah.
you've got that many. Those are like, and some of these, and a lot of these books we're seeing, these are like several years old and stuff. It's like this is your new old stocks. It's just sitting there,
Yeah.
because you're not moving enough pieces, and he's already doing low print runs, and yeah, he doesn't have to pay himself as a cover artist, but he's still got to pay the production costs and everything
Sure.
else to whatever they're doing with Marvel. And
Well, I do think the cost of entry on that it's obviously a way down from like the pre-digital stuff because like you don't have to like do printer plates and for half anymore. You can just
right, and obviously he's the king of that, right? Because he'll do a cover where it's like, "Let me do this." Now I just take the same thing and I just take a mask off this person, and now I take the background
exactly.
away, and
yeah.
But or now I change the same pose as a different character because I draw my characters all the same.
I think it'll end up being it'll die down a bit, but I think there's always going to be a market like the new Ultimate Spider-Man #1 kind of proved that where the people are getting raging
Right.
boners for like
Well,
Spider-Man in a black suit, which they've seen 4 billion times. Like,
well, they just want the people. Some of it was
Yeah.
right now is people are buying whatever if they can find a first print, buying whatever they can get their hands on because they were gone. It's like people. You know what? You use your previews. Place an order with your LCS. You'll be sure to have what you want.
Yeah, and if you're in Canada, you can do it from Retro Rocket Comics. There you go, Chris.
Hey, even if you're not in Canada, if you're willing to pay the shipping,
Exactly. Yeah. Maybe you can
I'm
get
sure.
a Canadian.
I'm not going to speak for him, but I'll say I bet he'd be willing to if you're willing to
I'm
pay
sure
the
he would,
shipping.
yeah.
So
he'd probably even put aside a box for you until you get enough to make it worth your
yeah,
while.
exactly.
So.
He'll hand it to Chris when Chris goes across the border.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I think all of us had that variant fever for a while. Rob, you still collect more variants than the rest of us, I think, but like,
yeah, not as much. I mean,
Star Wars especially.
So there's like 2 different things I do. Obviously, like the ones that come in the store,
yeah,
I do are what I do the majority of.
Yeah,
right?
that
and
the
incentives, right? Because that I'm doing for my LCS. The stuff like the unknown and stuff. Usually when I see them doing something like I said, this last time when it was like, okay, I can get some of the trade ones for $5 a piece, and they're doing buy 3 get 1 free, or when they're doing buy 3 get 3 free, and they're discounting, right? I'll usually go through and pick up some stuff that probably 95% of it ends up going into the giveaway bin. And then I keep a couple. Right now, I have several, but it's funny. It's like I didn't realize how many of Ultimate Comic Spider-Man 1s I ordered.
Well, there you go. You're gonna be real popular if those are in the giveaway bin.
It was a hot comic. I wouldn't even know who it was right now.
We just said
Spider-Man 1.
Yeah, I was like any of those. I had
or Beneath the Trees where nobody pees. Those are the.
So I mean, I got beneath the trees. She's on her knees, ready to please.
Yes.
As long as nobody sees.
Or Beneath the Trees, Beware the Bees. I mean, like, there's so many, like. There's a few hot ones that's still Eddie, but like, I like
looking and when Unknown Comics puts like 50%, 40% off coupons and things like that. In that case, I'll go look for a mystery box from them just because at least the versions are at least worth $5-10 each in my eyes.
I mean, if you think back, even back to like during COVID when we were all kind of doing that Spider-Man booth box, they were $30 for 6 books. So I mean, that's not.
It's just. Yeah, it's not awful. It's just book price, right? So
and there's custom box, and then shipping was extra, but you could always pay enough to get a free shipping usually, and then
But I am at the point where I'm getting tired of the amount of spam mail I'm getting from these people. That I'm about ready to start unsubscribing from some of them. It's like I haven't bought from Golden Apple in like a year and a half, 2 years, and I'm not doing that. I'm not buying from you. I'm not buying from you. And it's like, I don't need to. I can go to your website if I actually have an itch.
Yeah,
But,
that's I do think there are a lot of cool.
It's almost
Go ahead,
like
Eddie.
the variants started dying after Venom. The amount of Venom
That might actually have been the nail in the coffin was the King in
that
Black.
seems
Yeah,
to.
like,
I still have some left.
well, Venom would just put out so many. Every issue had like
yeah,
a
Five
ton of
covers.
variants, and
yeah. And
Star
I would
Wars.
say that-
Star Wars: The High Republic's did the same thing for a while. It was like the volume 1, every issue had like
5
10,
copies.
10 to 15 variants.
yeah,
When you looked online, saw all these little store things, and then I don't, look, I know people are they're trying to do their thing to get their store variant or
yeah,
whatever, and it's something that they can then get a premium for. And Marvel's just going because they're almost all Marvel. You don't see DC hardly ever.
yeah. It's
Uh,
true. You really don't.
so
Not store variants, but they do vary.
so either Marvel's making it cheap and easy, or DC's saying no, we don't allow it.
Yeah.
But you do see an occasional DC, but it's just not very often. Or maybe their requirements on a print run is higher. I mean, actually, that's a great question. I should find out.
It is a good question. Yeah. Chris,
Not that I'm.
he might. I don't know. It's
I
just,
know. I'd ask Nelson next time I talk to Nelson.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, I do. I mean, I think I like art. I make art and stuff, and I think there's some great, even like some of these variant covers are awesome. But like, you just get burned out on just seeing so many of them. Like that's the
Well, especially since how many of them? 50% of them are homages. So let's wipe
Yeah.
off. Okay, let's take the 15% that are ASM 300 or Spider-Man 1 homages off the table. The ones that are the Hulk homage, let's take those off. Now let's take the other miscellaneous homages off. Now you got a few. Let's look at what's remaining, right? The 20% that are originals. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know the print runs are high on them. I'm just curious if there's other than the fact that Marvel is probably selling more than DC. But
yeah.
It's just funny that you see when you're looking at every once in a while you see a DC, but store exclusives and whatnot. But it's almost always Marvel.
Yeah. Oh, on a note with my channel, I was 2 away from 500. Now I'm 4 away from 500.
Oh, you're pulling a Taylor.
I'm pulling a Taylor. I'm pulling it back.
That's a pretty.
You
have your road to 400 giveaway when you get down to 400.
I'm at 496.
That's a bold strategy there, Cotton.
Yeah,
I hope it works out for you.
Yeah, I mean, there's also.
I think I do a big one for 1,000, but it would take us about 20 years to get there.
If you do, I'll give away something on your 500. If you do,
I actually. Okay, you know what? The Marvel books that were coming in at Walmart, those they no longer really show up lately. Can you believe? I don't know if you guys have any 5 and Below.
It's called. There's one near me. I've never been into it. I don't know.
They have comic books now.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, it's near the book section in these you have to it's kind of weird. They're sitting on their they're kind of it's like you're looking through a comic box, but there's a bunch of other stuff in there. But mingled in there is 4 comic books, Marvel only, $4, and variants in them.
Really?
Nothing. I don't know if there's. I have a sack over here. What was in it? But I couldn't tell you.
You could always open those and make content.
I did. That's what I'm saying. I bought.
Maybe I should watch more of your shit then.
I'm just saying. I don't. I don't recognize many of these covers. High Republic. They actually. This one's The Blade. I mean, I don't know if they're new. I don't know if they're. I'm not. And they've got even some of the Stormbreaker covers they're doing. I don't know. Some are very
similar. Those are a little older, I think, but maybe not.
Yeah, they're the ads on the back are from Wakanda Forever. So that's the age we're looking at. I don't think
$4 for a 4-pack. That's not bad.
$4, yeah, $1 a book.
Yeah.
Hell, I'll put them in the shop for $2 each.
Hey.
I don't think there's anything worth anything in here, but still, it's fun. I've heard some of the Disney. One guy did open up some. I think he said that some of the Disney variants are in it. So I don't know. I really haven't bought much of any. I've been trying to. What I'm doing now, since I can't get the last 4 X-Men I need, what I've been doing is I've been looking through, and when I sell this mystery box, I'm gonna look for 1 or 2 slab books that I don't have slabbed yet. I'm replacing my raw books with slabs.
All right.
So I picked up a 24, which is why 24 is now in the next mystery box.
Nice.
I'm trying to think, who was this?
Try to do that because really, right now their books are still. If I had $1,000, I'd buy one. You know, they're all in decent shape, $8,000-9,000, and since I'm only doing runs of 5 mystery boxes, I really only make like $300, $400, or $500 on them.
Yeah.
So,
I'm like I talked a little bit about this somebody else's live, but like I don't need to own every book ever made anymore. Even if it's a character I love, I don't need to own every appearance. I'd rather. I'm never going to, but I'd rather like have like a couple of really cool key issues than like 50 boxes worth of stuff at this point. So
that's after I finished the one.
I know 50 boxes worth of stuff, but that was a little strategic. But
can I have 30 boxes full of cool keys and stuff?
Yeah, you're allowed to have. You can do whatever you want, Rob. I'm just saying for me.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, like would I rather have like every Thor book ever made or Journey to Mystery 83? I'll take a Journey 83. You know, like that's.
Have too. I'd love to have that one. I'm never gonna.
All right, so Eddie, how about that? Here's a question for you then, Eddie. Would you rather have like you have like X-Men? You're missing 4 right out of the X-Men from 100.
1 to 100, yes.
Okay. Would you rather have those 96 books you have, or X-Men 1?
Probably 96 books.
Okay. All right.
I'll get one in a lowest copy I can ever get in a 0.5 one of these years. But if it never happens, I guess I can't do much about it.
I was just wondering.
And you've got a facsimile as a space holder, right?
Yeah, I have a 1 facsimile. I have a 1 in 4 facsimile, I think.
I was just curious about stuff
like the 2 facsimile. I don't think exists yet.
I mean, obviously, you could probably get more than just X-Men 1.
Picked up a 2.
Yeah.
Somebody just picked up a X-Men 2.
Huh.
Oh, Mad Spidey.
Oh, Spidey did? Jesus.
Oh.
Wow. I didn't even know he collected X-Men. I know he's a Spidey guy, Marvel. But
he's a Marvel.
See, these are raw.
But he just picked up X-Men 2 and X-Men 7.
Wow.
I don't know. He picked up two. He got them as a bundle deal on some Facebook group down in Australia. He just posted the video yesterday, but I was like, "Oh, damn!"
You know,
proper job.
You know, I think I got the 1. I've got a giant size facsimile.
So,
and I've got this version somebody sent me. It's not a facsimile, but it's a reprint of 4.
Gotcha.
That's, I think. So yeah, I'm still missing, 2 and I don't have 12.
Because there was a facsimile of 4 came out today.
Yeah.
Well, when I'm in Vegas in 3 weeks, I'll go to Cosmic Comics and pick up 100 of them because they get all the facsimiles and all the reprints and the foil. You can still pick up foil Hulk 181s there for cover price, even though that's all they're worth anyway. So they get hundreds of those books.
You know what surprised me is every once in a while you see something that like shot up. Like I saw, it's like our man there, son of a Bruce, Chris sent me the this guy, right?
Yeah.
I happened to I was looking up to see what the actual book was running for, and I came up. There's a bunch of facts. People were asking what I consider a ridiculous amount for this facsimile. It's like, holy cow. Jesus, people were asking anywhere from like $70 to $100 and something for that book. I don't know that they're getting it, but that's what they're asking. I didn't dig deep. I don't care. That's it right there.
For a while, some of the facsimiles were trying to be sold pretty high.
Well, there are some of them that are. It just depends. Like the Spider-Man the Amazing Fantasy 15 with no barcode.
Oh yeah,
that one's worth some money.
Hell, I've got that's the one that was in the Walmart packs, right? Without the barcode, right? I mean, I don't know. I think I've got 5 or 6 of those laying around.
Oh, there you go. Good.
If it was in that one, it has no barcode on the bottom left or anything.
Well, if that's the case, good luck. The problem is CGC stopped grading them.
Oh yeah.
Really?
That was I sent mine in, and CGC sent it back with a no grade on it. saying that no barcode. They weren't going to grade it. They got no grade.
Wow.
I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me.
Wow.
Which is ironic because there's a bunch of them that are graded. So it's one of these things that they started doing and they changed their mind.
That's the annoying thing about all like these companies. But all right, guys, I am fading fast. I got an interview tomorrow for work, so
I'm going to bed. We're gonna have snow and rain, so actually I'll probably work a half day tomorrow.
What do you got coming up, Rob? There you go. We'll do that around the.
Oh, Saturday, only slabs.
And it's your birthday, right?
It is my birthday.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Are you doing anything special on Only Slabs for it? You gonna like give away a cake?
And how old are we? And how old are we getting? What's the age? Oh,
Nice.
the big one. Still got to catch up.
Thanks for watching, Los Cruces. What about you, Eddie? What you got going on? I got nothing.
Yeah, no.
I'm still figuring out life. Once I figure out the mystery of life, I'll figure out YouTube.
Just the mystery boxes. I'm gonna go
42.
Nice.
I've looked at the mystery boxes, and I looked at it this way: if I do one slab in each, and I do 8 books in each, 8 raws, 4 raws will be either will be older books, and 4 will be newer. So
you got a price point yet?
No, I haven't. I didn't realize some of these books worth more money than I thought they were going to be worth. But a lot of them are just 10, 15, 20. But I found I got this one from Miss So and her thing, this set, and had no clue that this set goes for like 40 or 50 bucks.
Oh, nice.
Sold. Yeah. But I'm not asking. I mark them down to like 10, 15 bucks each when I consider how much they're worth. So either way. People should be happier at least, but I hate to say it's getting harder and harder to find Silver Age stuff that's in any decent shape. If not, you're paying over $100 for a raw book, and I can't. I'm not trading for a raw book that's worth $100 but in a mystery box. If I get it with other books, and I don't want it, I get rid of it. So that's it. Good night.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it.
Bye.